Shalom, Laha, Alahayim, Nawathan, Kal, Halayim, La, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Racha, Hakodash. Peace to the gods, giving all praises to Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the elder apostles, elder bishops, and the head elders of all the camps of Great Millstone GMS, who do rule well, who we learn this 100% truth from, who are the true leaders of all Israel today. Salutations and blessings to the house of David, the elect of Yasha'Allah, the 144,000 governing body, 12,000 men of each tribe of Israel, as well as the remaining remnant, innumerable multitude, 1/3 of men, women, and children that not only believe on the gospel, but do it as well. Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. It's going to be a quick hit through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. It's your brother Tazapanya Banyamyan, the sons of Yashala, came out here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Yeah, I tried to do this video earlier. Satan was just messing with me, man. So we're going to run it back. All right. All this shit is happening. And you not returning into the Lord? Crazy, man. You know? Because there is a high psychological operation that is being done upon the inhabitants of this earth, which is all orchestrated by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? So we're going to get into it. Okay, we're going to get into it. Let's start with this video. I got a couple videos, and we're going to get some scriptures, and we're going to close it out.
I'm going to describe a story that many people are writing to me. Well, Dave, you've got to cover this predictive programming. Okay, I'm going to cover it. But I'm going to let you decide what you think. Last year, Netflix did a movie called White Noise. Boy, is this interesting. White Noise. It was the story of a train derailment in Ohio. Very similar to what we see in Ohio right now. And you know what's really ironic? Is many of the people that served as extras are now affected by the current crisis. Wow, how weird is that? Absolutely incredible. How weird is that? So anyway, do you think this is a coincidence, this toxic spill movie from Railroad and real life event, and you have the crisis actors sharing both venues? Oh my gosh, incredible. What are the odds? So you tell me, is this predictive programming or is this just unfortunate coincidence? I'll tell you, it's not a coincidence. The ridiculousness of the federal government, we're going to cover in another one. They're just leaving these people out to dry. They're hanging them out to dry. They're not answering questions. They're not providing service. They're not doing analysis of the damage. They're not investigating health risks. This government's completely incompetent, and we're going to get into that in another broadcast. But right now, tell me, the movie White Noise, the real event in Ohio, predictive programming or just coincidence? What do you think? Can't wait to read your comments. Hey,
So, which I'm going to watch. I haven't watched it yet. Might do it just now. Netflix come out last year with a movie called White Noise of a train derailment holding chemicals that blows up in Ohio. And then a year later, the exact, somewhat exact, but you get the picture, same scenario happens. Yo, these people, this is the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. You know, and I bring that up, you know, that's one of the beloved Elder Malcolm's scriptures, man. Okay, because the hidden things of Esau are searched out. We understand now the ritualistic purposes, the gematria, the numerology, the Freemasonic slogans in Latin and things of that nature. What these people, the lengths that they will go to, man. Okay, because they feel. See, let's get another scripture, right? And well, I'm gonna get two scriptures. All right, we're gonna go to the book of Second, because watch how this plays out. It plays out perfectly. All right, this is Second Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called power, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. All right, so the wicked, which is the Edomites, starting with the international banking families that happens to be descendants of Amalek, the grandson of Esau. Okay, they calling themselves the Most High, that they are the Most High. So how does the Most High work? Because you have to remember in the book of Psalms it says the Lord is known by his judgment. Because if we're able to know the Most High, we'll know how these devils move, but on the left-hand side, which was really the spirit that the Most High put upon them anyway. Now let's go to the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord God will do nothing. So we know Yahweh won't do anything on the right hand side. That means that he won't do nothing on the left hand side as well. So who is sitting in his seat pseudo fake wise, right? On the left hand side, Esau, the Edomites, the international banking families. So these international banking families and their agendas, they won't do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets, meaning that they have puppets now. And we know exactly what this means on the right hand side, right? The Most High gives the spirit unto his vessels, which would be the Israelites, the prophets, the spirit of the prophets, the subject to the prophets, to let them know what's about to go down. So these people who is trying to mangle the scriptures, these Edomites, they're like, yo, we're God, so we're going to give this information through symbols and things of that nature, through your entertainment, this and that and the third, industries or whatever, so that the people can't say, oh, we didn't know this was going to happen. They know it was going to happen because they're going to give it to their puppets, their cronies first. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So that's that right there. All right. So we're figuring this out because the wicked is being revealed through his prophets on the right hand side, the true prophets. Okay. So we know why things of this is happening because you prepared us for it, right? Or we're finding out just now, oh, this is a false flag event or orchestrated event, so to speak. All right. Because why? You didn't put it out there trying to mock the people as if something was scripted. You know what I mean? Through a movie on Netflix called White Noise. That's one example. We could go through other examples. You feel me? A mock 9/11 that they did. The event 201 that was the mock pandemic before it happened. And then you got one, the Cyber Polygon, which is a mock cyber attack upon globally that hasn't happened yet, but we know it happened because they prepared for it. You see what I'm saying? Is it coincidence or predictive programming? We know that nothing happens of coincidence. Everything is intertwined together. And they're programming you through a predictive or persuasive mind to get you ready to be desensitized when it happens. Okay? So as we skip on to that now let's go to watch this. This one's crazy. Yeah.
This year we've had 4 things shot down out of the sky, but there happens to be no debris recovered. Things that make you wonder. But this is the real life Twilight Zone we're living in, or they're trying to make us think we're living in. But these are the lies, deceptions, and diversion tactics, all accomplished in a strategically planned event. It says, Snowden says UFO hysteria is engineered distraction from Nord Stream pipeline bombshell. And so these quotes saying, I wish it were aliens. Real quick here. It says, NSA whistleblower Everstone says that stereo of US was shot down on America and Canada is a distraction. Seymour Hersh's story about the U.S. being responsible for blowing up Nord Stream pipelines. We all know that the pipeline information came out a week ago, and it's nothing officially documented, proven, but all the information that was given to us would definitely lead us to believe that it was the West behind it, and not just Russia sabotaging their own best interests. And by all these things happening, they're just piling up out of the blue, what appears to be out of the blue. Balloon one week, something over Alaska next week, something over a couple miles away from the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. And we just getting started. That's the craziness behind it.
And we just getting started, and that's the spirit. You see what I'm saying? Yahweh Shah said, this is all the beginning of sorrows. Okay? Let's get another scripture. This is how I got inspired to name this video. This is Amos chapter 4, verse 10. And it reads, I have sent among you the pestilence after the manner of Egypt. Your young men have I slain with the sword, and have taken away your horses, and I have made the stink of your camps to come up unto your nostrils. Yet have ye not returned unto me, saith Yahweh. Okay, so see the ramifications, all right, of this. This one right here. The ramifications of this Ohio, East Palestine. There's a reason why they use that city or town. It's only like 5,000 people population in East Palestine, but it's only a couple miles away from the Ohio River, which that basin is a large basin. Ohio is one of the biggest spots for corn production. The Ohio River touches the Mississippi, man. Okay, the mainstream media said, oh, it was a controlled demolition of the rail, whatever. You know, they let it go. From an aerial point of view, it looked like a bomb went off. You got all these white clouds and then this big ass black cloud over Ohio, man. You see, this shit look crazy, bro. You see what I'm saying? And then you got people with foxes and chickens and dogs and cats and dying miles away. You feel me? So imagine the short / medium term effects of what it's going to do to people, man. The water supply and things of that nature. See, the Most High is going to send pestilence, like I've just read, after the manner of Egypt. You feel me? Don't be surprised if all types of emeralds and boils and cancers and things of that nature happen in a you know what, a 1 to 3 month time period, man. It says, your young men have I slain with the sword. Like the elder Malcolm just put out a video on the Wag the Tail event that happened with the random Jake going to a college and just spraying, and then killed himself after, and then left a note but in his pocket. What type of nonsense is that? You see what I'm saying? So these people, mass shootings is at an all-time high. A brother having hatred towards his own brother is at an all-time high. And have taken away your horses. Horses was transportation. If anybody stays up onto the financial sector of America, man, you would know that the used car market is failing, and what? Repossessions is astronomically high. See, when people got these stimmies from the government, people went out and got new cars. But inflation is happening and their wages is not increasing. And we're going to prove that in another video. They can't pay their car payments. So the Most High is taking away these people's cars. The scriptures say, and have taken away your horses. Okay? And I have made the stink of your camps to come up into your nostrils. Right. You know how many budgets have been cut in these counties and cities, which is taking away your sanitation budgets? You know, you walking in a place that used to be beautiful, America's third world now. You be like, yo, what the fuck is that smell? You got homeless, people all on the streets. You got trash here. You feel me? There's no type of routine sanitation into the street. You see, the Most High is making it stink. You like, yo, I paid You got people in middle-class families feeling like they're living in the hood still. Right? And it reads, yet have ye not returned unto me, saith Yahweh. So all these things is happening, and yet 2/3 of our own people still not returning. They not even asking. Damn, they not even seeing. they being destroyed for lack of knowledge. All this shit is going down, and niggas is still doing the regular nigga shit. Eating pork, rolling blunts, worshiping women like yesterday. Today just happened. You feel me? The fuck your woman gonna do with a big ass teddy bear? you know what I'm saying? I don't care what age. You think it could be 16 years old. Nigga, you a man. You better gird up your loins. Shit is about to fucking hit the fan, bro. Alright? For real. Alright, so let's watch a little bit of this. I don't know why. Yeah, boom. So look, there's another. See, these things, remember all of the food processing plants on fire? Now all of a sudden, 2023, chemical spills all over the place, man. Ohio. Now we got one in Arizona. Nitric acid spill on I-10. And look at the fumes, what color it is.
Joining us, I'm Pat Paris. Heidi Alaga is on assignment. Let's get right to that breaking news on I-10. Both directions are closed between Rita Road and Cole because of a crash and a hazmat situation. Our Andrew Christensen is there with the very latest on this nitric acid.
You hear hazmat? Basically, think of mass death immediately. All right? And they saying they got shelter. And if the government says they got shelter, do not go to it. All them Houston niggas know when Hurricane Harvey, niggas was killing niggas in them shits, man. All right, oh yeah, come, we'll save you. Woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help.
Acid spill that is causing all kinds of problems. Andrew.
Look at that shit, man.
So Pat, take a look at this buildup of traffic. Now, this side of the road is flowing a little more smoothly than the other side. The other side is as a result of people coming off of the freeway and onto Cole Road. But I want to turn your attention to these sirens right over here. This is what we've been hearing for the past 2 hours. Just law enforcement officials coming up and down Cole Road. Traffic was so...
He said all they hear is them sirens, right? Let's go to the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse... We'll do verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city and Yahweh hath not done it? Who you think is doing this, man? Okay? Even if it's orchestrated, the Most High is doing this shit on purposely as for punishment unto America and primarily to you Jake out there. All right?
So bad at one point that they actually couldn't get onto the freeway. Now they're going just past there. It's flowing a little more smoothly. They are going through that traffic right over there. But I do want to turn your attention over to UA Tech Park. Now
that's it on that. But watch this, right? This is crazy.
You are watching literally a disinformation campaign of the highest order being waged on your brains right now. They've all been leading with this story over the past 48 hours. Watch.
Breaking news tonight.
New this hour, dramatic new details.
White House revealed just this afternoon that an F-22 fighter jet shot down another object flying over Alaska.
They even brought out the big guns this weekend to really sell this story. The White House trotted out Karine Jean-Pierre. It makes sense of all of these.
She has to be a Levite with that name, right?
UFO attacks.
Why is the American military shooting something out of the sky over Canada?
Because it's part of NORAD. The NORAD is part of like it's a coalition. We didn't do it on our own. We did it clearly in step with Canada.
Yeah. So up there in Canada.
That wasn't super clear. Also, I thought NORAD just tracked Santa.
What a clown show that we're seeing right now.
Yo, you can't make this shit up, bro. Yo, literally, bro. First off, when Sleepy Creepy Jim Crow went to Mexico, supposedly he got Mexico President and Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada, to sign a new declaration that's on the whitehouse.gov. The Declaration of North America, DNA, which is supposed to supersede the Constitution because Canada, America, and Mexico. A lot of people don't know Mexico is North America. Central America starts at El Salvador or yeah, whatever that's right after Mexico, like that. Guatemala. Okay. But now for some supposedly they all on one board now. Canada. So they it makes sense. Why would they be shooting down shit over Canada? Because no, they making shit up as on the go, man. You feel me? And this Levite woman should be ashamed of herself for being a puppet for money, obviously. All right, selling her soul to work for these goddamn devils, man. You see what I'm saying? For whatever clout, whatever it may be. She probably dealing with some Edomite men. All right. But let's continue on. So remember, right? Watch this.
Something very big is happening inside of consumer credit, specifically credit cards and credit card debt. We have $940 billion in outstanding credit card debt, but in 2007, it was only $828 billion. So we're increased about 13%. But something huge is happening in the economy. Jerome Powell saying that we have to beat inflation. And they're saying inflation is 6%, 7%, 8%, whatever they're saying. A lot of people are feeling a much bigger number, but that's what they're saying. And they're saying that we still have ways to go. But if you look at what Biden is saying the job market is incredible and the economy is really strong. So what does this signal to me? It signals further increases are likely going to come, and the cost of service debt is only going to get more expensive, meaning that since incomes are not rising with the increased cost, there's going to be more late payments, more missed payments, more issues, right? And so as that begins to happen, banks are going to start tightening up. So if you do have outstanding credit card debt, now is the ideal time to do a balance transfer that high interest credit card debt to an offer at 0% and just.
So look, the point is, right? You got the chairman of the Federal Reserve saying shit is bad, but then you got, the king of Babylon, so to speak, the president of the U.S. saying, nah, shit is good. See, you have to have the spirit of discernment of what's going on right now. You have to really understand that they're doing their best to save this place, to heal Babylon, but it cannot be healed. And really, 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 the ones at the top are doing this purposely because it's divide and conquer. They're dividing their own people amongst here because they want the ultimate conquering tool to come about, which is the MOTB. So because this system, this horse, so to speak, has to fall in order for it to be that full image of the beast, that full new world order. Because right now it's an American world order, so to speak. Okay, they want everything to be under them. So all this shit is happening, and you still not returning to the Lord. Let's get Revelation 12:12, and it reads, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." You don't think that poisoning your fucking water, giving you bugs as food, making living unbearable, financially speaking, is not great wrath, man? Yo, they wearing out the saints. This is why in the scripture said the just shall live by faith. Because how are we gonna live by this? I was about to say some next shit. How we gonna live, right, by these devils, Federal Reserve notes, man? You see what I'm saying? Wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom will give life unto him that have it, man. Roughly paraphrasing. You see what I'm saying? This place is literally through, bro. It's only a matter of time. It's literally so this will probably be the last one, right? It's the last one. Because everything that's going on right now is a distraction. Okay? So you got these so-called chariots cannot be shot down out the sky. Okay? It's all tactics to distract from major things that's going on. The fact that it came out that Babylon was behind, which was basically a declaration of war to Magog, all right, Gog and Magog, Russia, Putin and Russia, okay, blowing up the Nord Stream 2 pipeline, right? You got orchestrated in-house, inside job chemical spills food processing plants, and everything else under the sun that they're doing purposely for depopulation purposes and Hegelian dialectic purposes and so on and so forth. And you got this, right? The Jeffrey Amalek, right? You already know the documents with all the names of high uber elite, as she calls them, people on it. All right, so if these niggas is stuck in entertainment and what's going on over here and over there, other than prophecies, the Most High is not dealing with you, because the testimonies of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy. So you're not in prophecy, he's definitely not supping with you. And that and take that with a grain of salt, because that should also cut all you other camps out there. You feel me? Because one of the main prophecies is the RFID chip. You can't see that. The Most High not dealing with you on 100% level. You see what I'm saying? What he's given unto you should be content. You see what I'm saying? So, and I'm gonna leave it pretty much at that. You feel me? As you, yeah, y'all can read it. You see them. So this place is done. Everything's being distractions. All right, and you have to be aware, walk circumspectly, as the scriptures say, man. Redeeming the days, because the times is evil, man. There's nothing but evil shit going on, bro. You have to be fully aware of what's going on. All right. This is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 6. And it reads, therefore let us not sleep as do others. See, niggas is asleep right now. Niggas is knocked the fuck out. NyQuil. Like Mike Tyson hit them. Boom. Knocked out. You feel me? In a coma. It says, but let us watch and be sober. All right? Meaning keeping this 100% truth. This doctrine that is broke down properly. We not drunken with all these other philosophies, man. We're completely sober. Okay? Continue to watch what's going on. All right? There's a lot of things that's going on. Remember that they would try to deceive the elect if it were possible. It's not possible to do that. So deception is going to be so bad in these last coming days. All right? Proving to you that this so-called white man is the devil. All right? That, you know, things is it would be, if it were possible, it would have deceived the elect. See, the Most High got the minds of the elect as adamant stone. They're immovable. They're standing stiffly for the name of the Lord. They're not double-minded and unstable in their ways. Okay, but anybody else is going to, remember, judgment shall start at the house of, so all these Israelites that's not a part of the elect, that know that they're Israel, they gonna get deceived easy. It's gonna be easy. It would be like if they're not even in the truth. Think about that. The Most High is gonna put a deceiving, lying spirit, you know, in these people, and 2/3 of our people, even some of them that know that they're Israelites, wearing fringes, keeping holy days, even though it might be on the wrong calendar and shit like that, and they're gonna be deceived as if it were they wasn't even in the truth, man. You see, because they don't have that 100% truth. They not singing the new song correctly. They remixing it. This shit don't need a remix, man. This is a classic. You know? So, man, all this shit is happening and you're not going to return to the Lord. And that's a main one, too. All of this news about the MOTB, about CBDCs, about the Great Reset, about the World Economic. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there. Lord willing, I was edifying to the elect. Till the next time, shalom.